60 seconds.
Come on, let's go, people. One birthday party should not disrupt the sound booth this much.
Hello, players. We're in a bit of a hurry, so tell me right away, how many of you do we have today?
Just
One player. Fantastic. Fine line between being a game show and a babysitter. Oh, so you guys want the cute little 7-question game or the big, ugly, stomping 21-question game?
full thing.
Thank you. Okay, here we go. A question pops up, you know the answer, you buzz in. You hit the button on your controller that corresponds with the answer. It's that simple. Looky here. Use one of these buttons to buzz in.
Whose
Then
birthday
choose your
it
answer
is?
by hitting one of the 4 buttons over here on the
What
right.
are they doing
okay?
that's disrupting
Okay.
everything?
10 seconds.
Go to black.
9.
All right, we're
8,
going.
7.
Graphics ready
6,
to roll. Bring up the
5,
logo.
4, 3.
Heavenly Critters Pet Cemetery. For those times when your love doesn't fit in a shoebox.
Nice skipping there, game.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Yeah, this is it. You don't know Jack. Did you get your parents to sign your permission slip? Because, I just can't let you on the bus without it. Okay, just checking. Well, there is one advantage to playing alone. You have plenty of room with the controller. You ready to go? Let's do it. Okay, I need a category.
Hello everyone, welcome back for one last game of Let's Play, the PlayStation version, if you don't know Jack. Big letters, big money, big prizes. I'd buy that for $1. And other game showish cliches.
Well, looks like this category is big letters.
Or is that just Smash TV?
$3,000 for this one.
Oh.
Okay, let's suppose that in an attempt to attract more film studios, every American city decides to construct a large white sign near their city, like the one that looms over Hollywood. If each of the new signs suffered the same fate as the original Hollywood sign, which one of the following might you see outside a major U.S. city? Honolulu, Das, York, or Cleve?
Yeah, they lost the land off of Hollywood land.
The original sign actually said Hollywood Land. The part of the sign that said land was destroyed in a mudslide and was never replaced. So you would see a sign reading Cleve looming over the city of Cleveland. However, if the town were known as Cleve, it would attract a slew of illiterate serial killers.
Maybe.
I need a category.
Minor characters in the major leagues. I've also got a cat demanding my attention off to the side.
This one's called Minor Characters in the Major Leagues. This one's worth $1,000. Hope you brought your suit. It's time to get wet. If the Los Angeles Dodgers baseball team signed literary character the Artful Dodger, at which aspect of the game would he excel? Rushing off home plate, batting cleanup, stealing bases, or throwing strikes?
He was a pickpocket, wasn't he?
The Artful Dodger is one of Fagin's crew of young thieves in Oliver Twist. He'd probably also be good at the pickoff and pinch hitting. All right, hit me.
And thus God smote annoying creatures.
For your enjoyment, the final season storyline we wish we'd seen.
What?
And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. So, you know how Roseanne won the lottery on the last season of her show? Well, if Roseanne's lottery prize had been the same as the prize featured in the short story, The Lottery, what would we have seen in the final season? Roseanne getting a rock to the head, Dan getting a boot to the groin, Jackie getting a shot in the arm, or Darlene getting a swift kick in the pants?
If you win the lottery, you die.
The winner in Shirley Jackson's short story, The Lottery, gets stoned to death.
Mm-hmm.
Roseanne just got canceled.
The hard way.
Category.
Get that dwarf Oh, seriously, they messed up that last question. Get the dwarf a breath mint. Have I got my questions? Is the
And
game
I believe
fully
this one's
glitched?
called Get That
Nope,
Dwarf
just
a
this one.
Breath Mint. And we got 3,000 bucks in the pot. Hey, even a fair maiden has to be on the lookout for simple chronic halitosis. Because he doesn't receive a farewell kiss in the final scene of Snow White, which one of the 7 dwarves might you assume has a problem with bad breath? Sleepy, Sneezy, Doc, or Dopey?
Wasn't Doc the one that got left out?
No, Doc gets a kiss. I mean, you never know how that prince is going to work out. Snow White has to keep her options open. Here's what you should have
Dopey
picked.
got left out, didn't he? No, Sleepy.
Snow White kisses every dwarf but Sleepy in the final farewell scene, which shows a lot of gall on Snow White's part. I mean, as far as I can tell, she didn't brush her teeth after that death nap she took. Category, please.
Tiny men and their gods.
This category is known as Tiny Men and Their Gods. And you pocket 2,000 bucks if you get this one. Think fast. The mythological god Morpheus would probably exert the most control over which of the 7 dwarves? Grumpy, Sleepy, Dumbo, or Bashful?
We just had a 7 dwarves question. Oh well.
In Greek and Roman tradition, Morpheus was the son of sleep and god of dreams.
The fact that Sleepy's been the answer
Snow
twice
White
in a
fell
row
asleep
now.
after she ate the apple. Coincidence? Okay, I need a category.
He earns more in a year than some countries.
May I introduce, he earns more in a year than some countries. I'm giving out $3 grand for a right answer. Let's rock. If Michael Jordan were to adopt the official name of the country Jordan, how would he be known? Michael of Jordan, Michael of Transjordan, Michael of the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan, or Michael of Amman?
I honestly have no idea, so I'm going with the most complicated one.
Jordan's official name is the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan.
Huh. Lucky guesses.
Whatever his name is, Michael would still earn about $1 bazillion dinar a year. I need a category.
Jim carrying a woman's angst.
7, lucky, lucky 7.
Say hello to Jim carrying a woman's angst. You get this one right and it's $3,000. Put your tray in the upright position, it's time for takeoff. If Jim Carrey's next movie were called Jim Carrey Nation, about the female turn-of-the-century crusader Carrie Nation, what major scene would Jim most likely perform? Pleads homesteader rights, makes funny face, urges voting for women, makes funny face, organizes mine workers, makes funny face, or smashes bar with hatchet, makes funny face.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Carrie Nation was the one that went around destroying bars.
A militant advocate for temperance, Carrie Nation was famous for hatchetations, or smashing barrooms with her hatchet. But if you think that's bad, it's nothing compared to what she'd do when you left the seat up. What are you... Oh, God! All right, hit me.
You can't play a board game with a mything piece.
Open wide and get ready for, you can't play a board game with a mything piece. And you're playing for $3,000 cash money. Remember that game called Labyrinth? It's the one where you have to get the metal ball through the maze without letting it fall into any of the holes. Yeah, now you remember. Because this mythological figure came up with the original Labyrinth, whom would you expect to kick your butt at the game? Ares, Prometheus, Daedalus, or Pandora?
Yeah, Daedalus.
Sorry, Daedalus was the guy who created those wax wings for himself
I
and
thought
his
he
son.
also had something to do with the
wait a minute.
labyrinth.
It says he came up with a labyrinth, too.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so he might kick your butt at the maze game, but don't ever go paragliding with him.
No, that would be a very bad idea.
Okay, pick a category.
I got rhythm, but I still feel all wobbly.
Aloha, question number 9.
pucker up for. I got rhythm, but I still feel all wobbly. $1,000 if you get it. Okay, now remember that song, I Got Rhythm? If you sang I Got the Rhythm Method, what would be the best lyric to follow I Got Rhythm? I got control of my contractions, I got multiple orgasms, I got birth control using my calendar, or I got Phil Collins.
Yeah, rhythm method is about birth control.
The rhythm method is avoiding pregnancy by calculating when a woman is or is not ovulating.
And it doesn't work.
Who could ask for anything more?
Well, it doesn't work well.
Category, please.
To boldly go where nobody cares.
Hey, guess what? Now you can brag to all your friends that you've been part of a three-way. Okay, this is simple, but hear me out anyway. You're gonna see a three-way like this one. If you buzz in when the correct member of the three-way is lit up, it's $1,000 in the bank. But look out, it'll cost you $1,000 every time you're wrong. Right, time to boogie. Category for this one is to boldly go where nobody cares. And that means we're going on a trek. Your three-way is Kirk, Spock, or McCoy.
Oh, no.
Okay, get ready, because, here we go.
Casanova, Captain? I don't actually know. Oh, I guess I was thinking of something else. I guess that, okay. Pointy ears Spock. They're asking questions about the characters and not things that, you know, the characters also name. Okay. Okay. Not a magician, damn it. Okay. Tiberius. Mind melder Spock. So obviously, yeah, that
That's
first.
all we got. Now let's see how you did. You're the best and not the worst, but let's see how your overall score looks.
Yeah, so obviously that first one was Kirk.
Okay, either you finished round 1 or you have another round to go. You know, depending on how you look at these things. Every question in round 2 is worth twice as much, so we got some serious cash at stake here. Let's get to it.
I just expect them to be a little trickier than that. Oh, well.
Okay, I need a category.
It's not a smokestack, it's really big incense.
Don't look now. It's question 11.
Okay, give it up for... That's not a smokestack, it's really big incense. Get it right, I'm handing over $2K. Hey, did you hear the news? There's a tiny little unknown chemical company out there that's trying to fight the system and make a difference. Imagine this. Suppose Dow Chemical used the phrase the Tao of Dow as its new mission statement. Loosely translated, what would this company be trying to get its employees to do? See the light of chlorinated solvents, discover the way of cellulose ethers, learn the power of polyurethane, or feel the energy of industrial foams?
Pretty sure that's the way.
Dow means the way. And apparently it's either Dow's way or the highway. I need a category.
Could be both. The slaughter of 80s pop.
I'm getting a reading of 12. Over.
Now serving the slaughter of 80s pop. Think you can handle $6,001 bills? A gaggle of geese, a school of fish, a flock of seagulls? Oh my god, a lawless pack of animals has slaughtered the 80s band, a flock of seagulls. Detectives are rounding up animals with suspicious-sounding group names. Because it's not a correct group name, which of these will not be a suspect in Flock of Seagulls murder? A gang of elks, a murder of crows, a mob of kangaroos, or a kill of bears?
I don't think bears are collectively kills.
There's no such thing as a kill of bears. A group of bears is called a sleuth.
Elementary, Watson. They just couldn't run so far away after all.
All right, hit me.
It's a dog. It's a game for old people. Wait, it's both.
Swing your partner 1 and 3. A do-si-do for the big 13.
The selection is, it's a dog. It's a game for old people. Wait, it's both. Better wake up. There's $6,000 at stake. Remember that song about the farmer and his dog? Well, let's change the subject of the song and you tell me the next lyric. Okay, I haven't done this in a while. There was a nationalist who was really arrogant. What is the best choice for the next lyric? And Dingo was his name-o, and Jingo was his name-o, and Stingo was his name-o, or and Frango was his name-o.
Is he a jingoist?
A jingo is one who practices jingoism, which is a really arrogant form of nationalism or patriotism. And Jingo was my favorite Beatle, too. Okay, pick a category.
Really bad executioners.
Shake hands with really bad executioners. This one can net you $6,000. You've heard of the cliche, give someone enough rope and he'll hang himself. Well, suppose you give someone enough rope, but he can't figure out how to tie the noose. If he ties a shoddy granny knot and tries to hang himself anyway, what idiom best applies? He's cut the Gordian knot, he's hung himself out to dry, he's fit to be tied, or he's hanging by a thread.
Huh.
The lights are on, but nobody's home.
I have no idea what they're looking for there,
Should
really.
have picked this. Solving a difficult problem in a fast and crude manner is
okay.
referred to as cutting the Gordian knot. Other cliches for doing something in a fast and crude manner are cutting corners and cutting the cheese. Category, please.
Do you like my new appendages?
15th floor, lingerie, housewares, and useless trivia.
This one likes to go by, do you like my new appendages? How does $2,000 sound? Just step up and take a swing at this one. Judging by the look of Batman's bat suit, what piece of the human anatomy did Batman grow between Batman Returns and Batman Forever? Kneecaps, arms, buttocks, or nipples?
Yeah, it's fairly, well known, isn't it?
Batman Forever was the first movie in which the bat suit had nipples. I was waiting for a suckling scene, but maybe they had to cut it.
Maybe.
Okay, I need a category.
Operating under the influence.
You chose wisely, my friend. You just got your hands on a dis or dat. This dis or dat's category name is OUI, Operating Under the Influence. Okay, I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one you need to tell me, is it an Operation Game Piece or a liquor drink? If it's an Operation Game Piece, hit the square button on your controller. If it's a liquor drink, hit the circle, and press the triangle button to skip. $1,000 for each correct answer, and $1,000
I'm only
taken
vaguely
away
familiar
for
with
each incorrect
Operation and
answer
I'm not a
anything you
drinker.
don't get to. Okay,
This
can
could
I
be
have
a
30
rough
seconds on the clock, please? Let's dance. Adam's apple opera. Irish eyes. Funny bone. Poop deck. Old man's milk. Water on the knee. This is it. Charlie horse.
Okay.
Hello, 7 out of 7. Let's throw that into your total.
Not so rough.
Oh yeah, that's a real nice fit, isn't it? Let's keep moving. I need a category.
Right foot blue, sir, yes, sir.
On the big bayou in Louisiana, crest on 17.
This little number's known as Right Foot Blue! Sir, yes, sir! Hello, we're talking $6,000, so pay attention. Put it in gear, 'cause here we go. Considering what type of location is credited as the birthplace of the Marines, which skill would be the most appropriate boot camp training? Clapping when stage lights go out, killing and eating cattle, lifting beer mugs with one hand, or wiping sunscreen on the enemy?
Birthplace of the Marines was in a bar, wasn't it?
Drink up. The Marines were believed to have started at the Tun Tavern, a brew house in Philadelphia. Gee, the Marines were started in a tavern. Maybe we should change our name to the U.S. of AA. All right, hit me.
Hiccup body slam.
The category is Icka Body Slam. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Remember that story, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow? Well, picture this. After eluding the Headless Horseman, Ichabod Crane is haunted by the Galloping Ghost. Rather than through Sleepy Hollow, where would Ichabod probably be chased? Around a thoroughbred track, across a football field, into an opinion poll, or through a monster truck rally?
Now you see, if this were the type of question in sports...
Red Grange, a star
Yeah.
football player with the Chicago Bears in the 20s and 30s, was nicknamed the Galloping Ghost. So unless Ichabod can run a 4-flat 40, he's going to be eating some turf.
Yes, he is.
Okay, pick a category.
Still hungry? I think all these are going to be repeats. I
Here
think.
we have, still hungry? Get a right answer, you're walking away with $4 grand. Why did everyone do a Julius Caesar after he was dead? That's what I want to know. If the Roman senators had decided to use Julius Caesar's sliced up body to make an authentic Caesar salad, which ingredient would not have been needed? Sliced eyelids and sliced anchovies, a head of romaine lettuce and his head, toe cheese and Parmesan cheese, or fingernails tossed with balsamic vinegar?
And I'm pretty sure... Is it the vinegar or is it... I think it's the vinegar. I don't remember now.
There's no place in a Caesar salad for balsamic vinegar. Could you imagine how much that would sting with all those open wounds?
I remember...
Category, please.
I remember getting that... I remember knowing it then, for whatever reason. A sitcom called Math.
Question number 20.
The category? A sitcom called Math. One right answer and $6,000 head your way. Let's see if you can wrap your head around this. Suppose that the 1984 cast of Saturday Night Live and the cast of Seinfeld are two mathematical sets. Which of the following would be true of the two sets? Julia Louis-Dreyfus is the intersection, Michael Richards is the intersection, Julia Louis-Dreyfus is the union, or Michael Richards is the union?
I don't know. Michael Richards was on another one, wasn't he? But I don't know.
Bet you wish you'd pick this. Julia Louis-Dreyfus has been on Saturday Night Live and Seinfeld, so she's the intersection of the two sets. Michael Richards was on the variety show Fridays, which intersected with a garbage can in 1982. Okay, I need a category.
How would you describe this person?
Looks like you've jacked before. Commit this clue to memory. It'll save your life someday. How would you describe this person? Oh, hell, I don't know. Maybe you can come up with something. Here you go.
He's jumping. Okay, Sue. Run around Sue? Maybe? Yeah. Bad Leroy Brown. Minnie. Brittany. Minnie the Moocher. Rosie. It's Riveton. Only I didn't see it. Mary. Proud Mary. There it is. This is waltzing. Okay.
Well, slap my face and call me sugar. Let's see how you jack your final score. That's the game. Player, I couldn't have done a better job myself. But then, I wasn't playing by myself, was I? But seriously, player, and I don't say this to just everybody.
You don't know Jack!
All right, that's one more in the can, folks. Hey, Raul, what's happening?
Nice one. You slid into an empty slot on the high scoreboard. Kind of like getting into college off the wait list. Enter your name, please.
No. Especially since I tied with open sore.
Come on, Pokey. It's just a name. If you don't have one, I'll provide one.
Good. That's the plan.
Hey, the king of rock lives. Thanks for playing, Yanni. Hey, if you want to play again, just give me the word and I'll set you up.
Is your child victim to violence in the playground? Find out tonight.
So anyway, we've now completed all the completely random You Don't Know Jack games I have access to.
Here at Arthur Daniels Heartland, we work
Which
every day
I
to make
believe
your
is pretty
life
much
livable in
all
ways
of the
you
ones
don't
released as
appreciate.
home
We make
versions
sure the
and
sun
discs
comes up
and all
every
that
morning.
good stuff.
We get your children to school safely, and we
There's
put
the
book
online
reviews in
game,
class.
but I don't have a
We put
working
man on the
version of
moon.
that.
We've taken apart your lawnmower.
But
We're here to help
I
you,
have two
despite what
left.
you've heard. We feed
One,
millions of people
the
around
other
the world,
PlayStation
and we
version of
provide
this.
Wink Martindale's
You Don't Know
wardrobe.
Jack Mach
At
2.
ADH, we read your mail.
The other is
Arthur
You Don't Know
Daniels
Jack
Heartland.
Volume
If we told you
4,
who we are, we'd
The
have to kill you.
Ride.
So just keep
Which,
moving along.
while I
There's nothing to
wouldn't
see here.
call
Go
it a
on, get out. What are you
storyline,
looking at?
does have pretty linear gameplay as far as questions you're picking. Yeah.
Just like candy.
I mean, it's tasty.
I enjoy the freedom
So,
of Ubernostrum.
It takes the
I've got some more recording to do there. But before I jump into even more You Don't Know Jack, we're going to take a break from trivia. Yeah, after this one,
There's no downside.
It looks great.
there's going to be a few other games posted just because, just to give people who don't care about trivia games a break.
I feel more like a woman.
About a week-long break.
Thank you, Ubernostrum.
Thank God.
You will see. So anyway, take care, folks. I will see you back, well, tomorrow for something completely different. I leave you with the commercials. And have a pleasant day, folks. Later.
Trucks love dogs.
Ouch! Ouch!
Do your thighs sweat and chafe when you walk?
Yes.
Eliminate chub rub forever with the new cellulite lubricant, Cellulube. It'll grease up your flabby spots.
I used to be a supermodel, but now I sell embarrassing personal items. So, go buy it.
Why suffer painful sores and blisters when you wear hot pants? Slide through with Cellulube.
With Cellulube, my thighs don't stick together. I can even wear Daisy Dukes.
Hey, I have jock itch.
Get your own product, buddy.
Wait, I'll walk with you.
Ooh, your thighs are so slippery.
Don't let chub rub ruin your social life. If you have thunder thighs, you need Cellulube.